Morning, guys. Well, today we are going to get right back at it. So, all right. 3 days is long enough to have a little bit of a rest. So now is the time to just start blasting it out of the water again. Let's start with showing off my body, what took place during the 3 days, because I didn't show it off to you. So this is what we've got here. Of course it still jiggles, but yeah, that's it. My cat wants me to play so bad. That's what she woke up for. She didn't want nothing to eat, she wanted to play. She loves her mouse. Here's my stomach. I'll get up a little close for you. I want you to see the effect here. I'll kind of turn this way. There you go. Need to start working a little bit more on my tush. Let me pull it out a little bit here so that you can see what it looks like this. I know I look far wide, don't I? So that's that. Now for you to see this side, I'm wearing my Fitbit, so you can tell I am ready to get at it. So, all right, let's go on ahead and need to get some floor exercises done. But I think today we'll just do all standing. So we will work with the bands, and we will do some of Billy Blank's punches and the high knee lift. Yeah, I think they'll do it for today. So let's go on ahead and get started with the band. The circled band that I showed you on the first day, later I'm going to be using those around my ankles, and we're going to be doing the inner thigh with spreading those bands. They'll work the outer thigh and the inner thigh at the same time. So later we'll work with that. All right. Still not going to do the lateral hold because I still don't have dumbbell yet. Okay, 30 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, shoulder lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now shortly I'm going to start doing 20 of these. I'm going to add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I just did it now. I was thinking about Melanie's strong temper. Today she's doing arm, which I might go on ahead and add that also, but that means I'd have to get my other phone. So let's go on ahead and throw 5 more on this one since I did on my left. Can't make it on equal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't do 2 things at once. My mind doesn't work that way, so it doesn't do good for me to get distracted. Okay, tricep. I'm gonna go on ahead and do 20 on the triceps today, since I did on my shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh boy, that burns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh boy, yeah. That's gonna be good. Okay, let's go on ahead and work with the punches. Today we'll start with uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the uppercut, like, limbers the shoulders, but it works wonders on the waist. All right, regular punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those do too. Ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So, oh boy. Take a little bit of breath here. Okay. Knee lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, not going to switch sides. I'm going to conclude that for today with my indoor. Slowly working my way back up. Where I had 3 days off, so should be, well, tomorrow I said I would be doing all of them because tomorrow will mark 14th day, so I'll be doing everything tomorrow. All right, guys, I'll see you this evening. Or in a little while, I'm gonna go walking. Then I'll see you this evening. All right, guys, I just got back from my walk. And I got 7,526 steps. Oh boy, I'm shaking bad here. There you go. 1 flight of stair. 3.18 miles. 968 calories, that's including my resting burn. Very happy flower, and it's 9:56 a.m. Let me show you my happy flower. My flower is very happy. So that is what I done with my walk, and I will see you tonight. Hey guys, this morning, as you can see, I finally got back to exercising, and it felt great. I really did not want to have to wait too long to get back at it. So, and this is day 13. Yay! Tomorrow, I am going to do all of the exercises combined from what I've done all of last week and the new ones that I started this week. I'm going to be doing all of them tomorrow combined. That is going to be interesting to see if I can keep up with every bit of it. I have written down every exercise that I have done with every count since I started on day 1. So I'm going to have to look over my notes to make sure that I don't miss any of them. And hopefully on some, I'll even be able to up it by 5 more or so. So let's go on ahead and get right at the readout. I am so anxious to read this to you. This morning I woke up at 213.6. Yes. Right here, baby girl. Mama's right here. Yeah. Yeah. I know we didn't bring your mouse in. It's all right. She's upset because her mouse isn't in here. My waist is 38 3/4. Yesterday it was 39 1/4. My lower stomach came in at an even 42. Yesterday it was 42 7/8. My hips are the same at 48. My left leg 26 1/4. Yesterday was 26 1/2. My right leg is back up at 26, whereas yesterday was 25 3/8. My left arm 16 1/2. Yesterday was 16 5/8. My right arm, 16.5. Yesterday was 16.5. So overall, especially in my stomach area where it really counts right now, the numbers are down. I'm not complaining one bit, especially seeing that I have lost like another 4 ounces. So yes, and you know, when you say it like that, it doesn't sound like it's much, but when you see a complete whole number down, not even looking at the ounces, but you look at that last digit of the 3 digits, and you see it's another number down, it's still exciting. No matter if you record the ounces or not, it's still exciting. So, because I have dropped what I like to say another pound, even if it's not a whole pound, to me, I dropped another pound, okay? That's how I feel about it, even if I am marking down the ounces. But, remember the chart that I had showed you? I've got it taped up here, and I have got the 214 marked out because now I'm 213. So let me pull this in because there's a lot of new subscribers that doesn't know anything about this chart. So I'll show you here. So I've got it here. All the red is the high numbers that I really need to get rid of because that's the most unhealthy. But as I continue to drop, you can see the color changes in range. When I get down into the 60s, then it starts to turn more green because those are numbers that's more preferable. But down here is all green. And 135 is my goal right there. So I'm going to keep this chart up. And I wrote, let's do this again. I can do this. And I confronted myself like, how would that be called? Second person? I'm not quite sure how that would go. Anyway, so I addressed myself, please do not quit. Because honestly, I don't want to quit. I've got to do this. So, as you can see up here, I've marked off 214, but I've done it in pencil as a precaution, even though I would rather completely mark it out with pen because I want it to be permanent. And that's where I'm at right there. So, yep, that is awesome. That is awesome right there. Now, as far as it goes, eating today, today was my husband's day off, so I didn't quite know when he would be waking up because he does late hours. And I knew that we was going to go grocery shopping, but he was also wanting us to eat. So I decided that I would just snack before we went. And so 2 of the individual snack packs that Big Mouth tried, I ate a bag of the pickled onion, and then about a half hour, 10 hour later, I ate the Flamin' Hot. And I had 1 miniature can of Coke. And then when we went out, we tried this new restaurant that sells pizza slices. Instead of like a whole pizza or something, you can order it by the slice. And I was thinking that maybe the slices would be like narrow, like, you know. So I went on ahead and ordered myself 2. And it was just a plain cheese pizza. But I ordered me 2 slices. All those slices were like that triangle. They were about that long and that broad. But they were thin crust. So When I saw that, I went, oh boy. But I didn't want it to completely be a waste of money, so I did eat the one whole, and the other I only ate half of, which honestly I didn't overstuff myself by it, so that's a good thing. I did have me a cup of Barks root beer with the pizza, which I had sipped on throughout the day. Um, and then at the grocery store, I got me a miniature. The candy bars are about that long. And so, I got me a Milky Way Dark, which is 100 calories, and I got me a Three Musketeer, which is 90 calories. All that size. Very slender and only about that long, which, is fine. I've been really, I don't know, needing chocolate, so to speak, but I should pretty well have my cravings down to a minimum. Definitely by tomorrow. It's getting to the point now that I'm ready to have some real food, like, some meats, stuff like that. So basically that is all that I'd had. I bought myself a 12-pack of RC Cola, and so I finally opened up a can, and I'm still nursing on it, which more than likely I'll go on ahead and pour the rest of it out because by now it's already going flat. And I wasn't going to eat anymore for the rest of the day after eating those 2 miniature candy bars. But I knew that what I had ate today wasn't much. And I did wait until I was hungry, and finally hunger hit. And so I just got done eating me a grilled sandwich with the pepper jack cream cheese and the pimento spread. And then I ate me one of those miniature 50% cocoa from the Aldi. So when I had gotten the candy bars from Walmart, I had actually forgotten that we had those chocolate bars. So if I'd remembered, I would have settled with that instead. But overall, like, where I'm not counting calories, but on occasion I'll like tally it up in my head. And so, yeah. But that's all that I'd had today. I had worn my Fitbit all day long, so the numbers from this morning, I've got it on now, so let's see what it is total now. I'm really trying to pick up on my steps. So I've got 10,341. Five flights of stairs. 4.38 miles. A total of 2,003 calories. That's including my resting burn. And it is 9:16 p.m. So, overall I'm very pleased with today. I kind of feel bad about my meal because of me getting the extra pizza and, me not knowing how big the pizza was. If I would have just got one slice, then I wouldn't have felt so bad for how I'd ate today. But, you know, it is what it is today. It's already done. And, you know, that doesn't mean that it's hurt anything for tomorrow. It doesn't mean a thing. Where I have got muscles working now, and I've added muscles on top of my muscles, that means my metabolism is a little stronger now. And that's not an excuse to overeat. Not one bit. That is not an excuse to overeat. And I'm not going to start overeating, because that is just, I remember how I used to feel when I did overeat, and I was miserable. I stayed miserable. But I had a love affair with food at the time, you know. So even though I felt miserable physically and guilty mentally, I could never stop eating. I had to turn it over to God. Because it was to the point I was constantly thinking, well, what am I going to eat? When am I going to eat? You know, how much am I going to eat? And one day I got so fed up with it. And I was walking, and I just cried out to God. I said, Lord, I don't even want to think about food anymore. So just take that away from me. And He did. And now food is like the last thing on my mind. When I know that I haven't ate for a while, and I know that I'm going to have to be eating soon, then I try to think, what am I going to eat? Because I'm not wanting to eat something that's going to be damaging after me doing well all day, you know? Something light or something other. So, yeah, I'm always mentally considering what I'm going to eat when I know I should be. But having it constantly on my mind, no. I'm no longer in love with food. I no longer have a love affair with it. It's actually gotten to the point that foods that I love so much is more or less mediocre. I guess you can say it's gotten to the point I'm bored with food. And that's a good thing, because that means I'm not going to be splurging. So, tell you what, I love the definition of that muscle, what it's starting to look like there. I keep seeing it every time that I'm gesturing with my arms. Anyway, enough of me. Enough of me loving that. Falling in love with my body all over again. Okay, so my water intake, not so good, but I have been drinking liquids all day long, so it's not like I've allowed myself to go dry. And I know drinking sodas can actually dry you out, dehydrate you, make you thirsty, blah, blah. Yeah. But the good thing is I have kept fluids down, and I have drunk water today, so it's not like I've gone completely without. So, and that wraps it up for this evening. And thank you so much for supporting me and being there with me. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night.